Hello everybody, how are you doing? I'm doing the daily for March the 2nd, 2020, daily tarot card reading, okay? I hope you guys are okay. So the first card, and by the way, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe, like, share, and comment, okay? So the first video, by the way, if you're watching on someone else's website, that is not fair. I'm at Tarot and Word by Diana or Divine Guidance by Diana, okay, on YouTube. So the Strength card is the first card for the 2nd of March. The Strength card has to do with like self-control, willpower. It seems like somebody is, in the previous day's reading on the 1st, it's like there was a emperor type figure, like a masculine figure who might maybe a husband, a boss, something like that. And it's like they were attempting to get everything. They were playing in a Nancy. Like, I'm going to try to get everything. I want my cake. I'm going to eat it too. I'm going to skip from here. I'm going to skip from to there. I'm going to get everything. At least that's what they're trying to do. So I'm not sure why we start this reading with the Strength card. It seems like this person is celibate or something, so they have to restrain their desire at the moment. They're bored with the celibacy. And so the person that we're talking about is the King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords is upset. He may use his mouth in a way that is like, you know, kind of trying to undermine you on the sly, kind of like passive aggressive. So I didn't really look to see why the Four of Wands is here. So maybe he is looking for stability in the home, because in the previous day's reading, it's like he was trying to get some type of collaboration with the Queen of Pentacles, and then his situation had changed. I don't remember what his previous situation was, but his situation had changed. He had a tower moment, I think, at the beginning of last reading with his karmic. So then he was trying to go to the Queen of Pentacles, and then his situation has supposedly changed to stability. So this Four of Wands card did come up. So in regard to this issue, so for any King of Swords people in your life right now who are trying to have their cake and eat it too and jumping from this person to that person, it seems like they may not be getting intimate with whomever is around them, and they're looking for stability in the home life, but I cannot tell you if that means they're going to be faithful or not. Okay, because mind you, I just said passive aggressive type behavior. I don't know if this is a good person for you to love. This is his energy right now of, I don't know if manipulative is the right word right now, kind of like mental games. He's not in the reverse position, but based on what I was seeing in the previous reading, like, I personally, I don't know about that. So, okay. So I'm going to go to the next card. So I think he's looking for I won't say financial stability. He's looking for stability. He's coming out of a situation where he's lacking maybe intimacy or something. And so he's going through a transformational period. So this comes up 2 times. I wasn't sure if it was for the King of Swords 2 times, that he's going through a transformation and moving to something more stable. And that's dependent on the choices that people make. These are energy readings, so don't make assumptions about whatever person this is in your life based on this, because they may have made other free will choices, okay? But it's just an idea of what may be going on. So this person's going through a transformation. I don't know if it's just saying that they're going out of I'm bitter to let me get to work, you know, a different mode, like switching into work mode. And because maybe the King of Swords is upset about, he could be upset about something work related, but I think we were talking about home life. So the King of Swords was upset about a home situation, okay? And the King of Wands right now is possibly dealing with work. It doesn't have to be. The King of Wands could be talking about passion, because that's probably what it is. He's bored and he had to control himself, so he probably wants something passionate. And that's why we have the Page of Cups. Oh, okay, so the Page of Cups is sending a message of love to someone. The someone happens to be the Queen of Swords. So today I'm paying more attention. And so we have a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords, okay? So we've dealt with similar energied couples in multiple readings. So these are probably twin flames, okay? So both of these two, they may be like intellectual matches. They may lose their temper or something like that. They may get upset with each other. I don't know what to say about this. But anyway, so that's what we're discussing right now is a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. People with that type of energy, air sign energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, okay? And you don't have to be that sign, but you can be operating like an air sign, okay? So the Page of Wands is the next card here. It's in the reverse. So something about, there was a message of love sent to this Queen of Swords. I'm not sure if she manipulated the information and turned it around into something else. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if the page said, King of Swords said he likes you, or King of Wands said he wanted to spend time with you. And then I don't know what she did with the information. But there's something that the Queen of Swords may have done with the information, and then it leads to a betrayal. So maybe the King of Swords said, hey, I'd like to get with you. And then the Queen of Swords maybe turned something around that he said back on him. I'm not sure. Because if he was passive aggressive, that just came to mind. If he was passive aggressive, he probably hurt her feelings multiple times. So then when he wants her, she might have said, well, you didn't think that the other day when such an, something like that. So something gets thrown back maybe in this King of Swords face, and it for him feels like betrayal. I think that's what's going on. And so the next card is the Knight of Wands. So I am not sure if this is the King of Wands because he's the passionate King of Swords. Okay, I'm not sure if he's the one who's traveling on to somewhere else, like to try to figure out, because he's trying to get everything he can get. He's like, I want to get everything I can get. Let me figure out if I can take this from there, that from there, So I don't think he cares where he's getting it from. He's just trying to figure out who will give him what he wants. So he travels somewhere else, and then the Star card comes up next. So the Star card is about hopes and dreams being fulfilled. So I don't know where he went to get his hopes and dreams fulfilled. But wherever he went, he got some victory. So he found the hookup somewhere with someone. And so the Two of Swords, like now he's indecisive. Now, who am I talking about? That's the question. Am I still, because it seems like our main character is the King of Swords, right? So I think it was explaining he tried to get to the Queen of Swords, but I think we're still talking about the King of Swords. Okay. And so he did get what he wanted. He's indecisive about I don't know if this is like he's indecisive about not beginning anew with someone. So I don't know if he's questioning, well, me and myself and such did not get back together, and I'm not sure if that's the right thing. So the next card is Temperance, and I didn't really understand what it meant, so I clarified it because it was next to no new start. So I was like, what does the Temperance mean here? So this one's interesting. So what I got was the Seven of Wands. So, and then this card, when I looked through the deck, for some reason, I noticed one more card was flipped over in the deck. I don't know if it flipped over today as I shuffled or if it was already flipped. So I don't know if this is relevant to the Pentacles. Is somebody defensive about juggling priorities, juggling people? So that would likely be the King of Swords. And I think that's whose story I'm telling right now. So he's defensive about juggling people, and that's why there's no new start. And then he's indecisive about whether it should stay that way. But the Temperance is saying to do what? The Temperance is saying temper down your defensiveness about whatever things you were doing. So the next card has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. So how does that relate to the rest of the storyline? So I think that this, you see what I was saying about this King of Swords, he's playing an Anansi, If you know Jamaican stories, I guess. It's like it's basically a story of a person who's trying to get what they can get. Um I don't know, they may be cunning in getting whatever they can get, but they always tend to like win. But I don't know how to explain it to you. So it's kind of like um I think this King of Swords is just trying to get what he wants to get, right? He may be telling sob stories. He may be like, trying to figure out, how do I get what I want? I don't really care how I get it, but how do I get what I want? I think that's what his mindset is. So it's kind of like mental head games played with people to attain whatever it is that he wants to attain. And a lot of it may be making people feel sorry for him. So the next card here is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about lack. Well, it's not about lack. It's in the reverse. So that's why it's about lack. Lack of abundance. And so that's what I'm saying. I think the king wants to get this from someone. That's what he's looking for. That's why he's trying to find this new start. Because he's trying to get this abundance. But his state of being right now is lack of abundance. And so the next card here is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card about intuition. I didn't understand what it meant with the Nine of Cups reversed. So then I clarified it and I got the Adversary card. And so I don't know from whose perspective is this coming from. I don't know if this is talking about the feminine that he's trying to approach, that she's being intuitive and understanding that that is an adversary and not to mess with that person. That's what seems to make sense. And so the next card here is the Page of Pentacles reversed. And this card is about financial security not being there. So it's like, okay, like I said, this is like a storyteller. And I don't know why for this reading, that's just what I'm picking up. Like there's like hidden motives and things being done behind closed doors that you might look at the person and say, oh, it's a harmless person. But really behind closed doors, maybe perhaps this person is manipulating the situation and playing like head games to get what they want. And so, okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is trying to make an offer. I don't know if there's a negotiation or if there's a fight or argument. Because it didn't say with whom, so I could probably check that. But it has to do with like either a marriage contract or some type of contract or something. There's some type of negotiation going on. But the negotiation, like there's secrets, there are mysteries and secrets there. So it's like read the fine print. Okay, in regard to this offer of love, somebody is stuck. And then we have the World reversed, like limited opportunity, somebody's stuck. And okay, their abundance is beginning to manifest. I think when you have these two cards here. Okay, so when you have this Hanged Man card, it's kind of like indecision. Somebody's stuck in between two thought processes. And the World card is saying doubt. They're doubtful of this contract. So maybe they have a right to be doubtful because we already saw the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. Like there's a lack of some sort. So the Ace of Pentacles, something is beginning to materialize for this person. I don't know if this is necessarily financial or not. And I think we're still talking about the King of Swords. So the last card here has to do with happy memories. So I'm not sure if somebody's making a choice to go back to the past, even though the offer seems tricky. So like, this is a general reading. Don't take any of this personal. It might just tell you the energies. Make your own decisions, research, know what's going on in your personal situation. If you do need a personal reading, you can look in the description box below for the link. If you'd like to make a donation, feel free to do so. There's a link down below. Anyway, thank you. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, okay? Bye, guys.